Okay, I was gonna say, you all can hear? On the bright side means you can see. I don't remember when I pressed mute on that. Maybe it was an accident. Still, though, we solved the carousel puzzle, so that's progress. Shoot all the bottles. So that girl ain't doing much, so I guess I'm supposed to go up to here? Ah, yeah, there's a magical spot here now. Made with sparkly fairy dust on this lever. Just get running me. To the portal. Guess I'm supposed to follow the trail? This is like those, oh fuck, I know what this is. It's like a haunted house. Things are gonna pop up and go, bleh! There's a trail over there, but I'm gonna follow my trail. Oh. Fuck. Haha, they start off with a duck. This is what I thought it was, but so it's kind of funny. Follow the trail to destiny. This is a long-ass place. Twists and turns. Not sure what darkness awaits. Definitely going up someplace, though. That's all I can say. Dear, oh dear. What sort of tower are we climbing? Why does it go two different directions? I say trust the right, because right's always right. This leads down here. It'd be very easy to get lost on this trail. Unlucky duck lane. By the achievement, I think something's going to be happening here. I'm going to die. Oh, it was a dead end. So to the right is the wrong way to go. But I got an achievement for it, so you know, whatever. I'm just going to follow the duck trails now. Oh, you don't want to walk off the path, by the way. Let's figure that one out right now. Following the path is actually a bad idea. I think I accidentally jumped the path this time. Wow, they are more precise than I realized they were. They made that a lot trickier. It didn't really seem like it when I was walking around following the path, because I was following it perfectly, apparently. But they made it tricky. It made it so you can't cut any corners here, even though you can kind of see that you can cut corners. Whackers. Big old duck. Up here. Twisty turvy corner thing. I think I can run across straight-ways. That saves myself on some time. So when do you guys think a real scare is gonna happen? That isn't a duck going quack quack. I'll quickly change and adjust that. There we go. Back to your regularly scheduled haunted house ducklings. So what's to the left side if the right side was an unlucky duckling? Ah, quick turn. This seems to be another lawn strat. Alright, ah Jesus, another split in the path here. I'm going to assume... Okay, where does left lead to? Because right looks like it's actually right. I'm not going to fall off a path again. If I see it stop, I'm just going to stop. Fuck, is this actually right? I wanted to go the wrong path, not the right path. But I thought that was going to be the right path because you can actually see something over there. Okay, now you have me curious. What's this over by the light? A bathtub? So we got... Okay. me forever curious what was on the other path. What did the circus add to our little collection of memories here? The airplane I didn't see physically add anything either. At least anything I noticed. Oh, here we go. This is what the airplane had. The airplane seats. Then that raises the question, what did the circus add? Those balls were already there, so that's not it. Yeah, there is actually a plane going up too. I was joking about that earlier. Maybe you can see a carousel somewhere now? I don't see it. Did we actually collect all the memories? There's 4. Okay, we did collect all 4. I'm just kind of curious what's on the other duck path. I'm not curious enough to do that all over again. Even though I could probably do a lot faster now that I know all 6 things you need to do. I know I don't have, so there's 5 things to collect. Oh, and the hospital memory, how many are there? I don't know. Now let's go to the beach memory now. Beach up next. Get your swimming suits on. We're going off to Beachville. Wait, this is the... Right, we started on a beach. There's a duck right off the bat. Duck detective. Guess I collect a certain amount. Find half the blue ducks. There you go, I found half of them. So it's Madison and David again having their fun times. Why did David forsake me? It's one of the satanic things to listen to. Getting in there. There we go. I am a demon force, a force of death. You will be destroyed along with everything you hold dear. Those are just so pessimistic. I knew the corner of the earth was going to be over there. Alright, let's check out some stuff in the middle here. Like, where are you? A castle. A castle with a duck. What the fuck is up with this duck theme? Hey, let's make a horror game and make it just rampant with ducks. That sounds pretty cool. But to be fair, though, it works for better or worse for what I think of the game so far. Let Canard. There's the teleport out of here. This so far definitely seems like the most relaxing of the areas. Not a bad thing, keep in mind. There's the duck. Dear Madison, thank you. Yes, I would love to be your maid for of Canar. I'm so happy for you and David. Can't wait for the big day. Let me know when you're ready to get dress shopping. Love you, Astrid. So Astrid offered to be, so there you go. Oh, a maid of honor. It's maid of honor. Her. I just figured that out. Since they were gonna get married. Okay. I also picked up something. It's like a treasure map. Yep, it's a treasure map. Should have figured this was gonna happen on the beach. Why'd they give me a map of this area, though? Maybe there was a map of the fucking carnival and I missed it, because that was a bigger area than this. Let's go to some clue here. There has to be a duck in all this. You know there has to be. Just why I'm going through giant piles of grass looking for anything like that. Any ducks in the cooler? There's something I pick up here, though. Ah, fire on the map. Yep, X marks the spot. Metal detector. Sure, I'll pick up the giant metal detector. I know where the treasure is, I'm no dummy. Just investigating these fields for ducks. I've been unintentionally figuring out this level more than I anticipated myself to, though. Here's a giant red cube. Male? Female? What? Can I go off to that ship somehow? Nope. I can't go out on the deck, the pier. So the treasure should be somewhere around here, of course. Okay, so it's actually in the giant path of field stuff over here. Before I listen to that, is there anything over here? Yeah, it's definitely around that area. Kind of want to check more around here to see if I miss any ducks or not before I get too far into this. Maybe a duck just relaxing on a chair. Enjoying things it does. There's a duck sand. It's gotta count for something, right? Or else, what else can we believe in, as Mr. Ian would say. I'm gonna go digging for treasure over this direction, though. Beep, beep, beep. Got it. An engagement ring. Of course. Cute. Problem is where I take the engagement ring. There was the duck. That's kind of creepy, actually. Yep, there was someone who was definitely kind of jealous about all this. No, really, Ryan. Did that picture not just give it away? I saw another duck, but I think it was just the umbrellas because they have a similar color to the ducks. I'm assuming I put the ring, male or female. That wasn't good enough for you, Cube. I need to find something else for the guy. But I only had one mark on my treasure chest map. But I guess it logically makes kind of sense to be more than one place. Is there like a second map for this, or am I just supposed to hunt around like this now that I kind of know what I'm doing? What does a guy want for a wedding ring? I say that as a guy. But then again, what does this particular guy want as a wedding ring? It's also a picture of coffee, cubes, and ice cream. I think the cube is supposed to be ice, so dirt. Cowabunga, dude. Let's, no. Okay, I found it even without the treasure map. Problem is, me not finding the treasure map makes me think I'm missing something here. So yeah. But hey, I found both. It's gotta count for something, right? Let's put the second wedding ring on the fingers. Cause I am a duck. Well, this cube might change something for me to get to that ship, actually, come to think of it. It's made. Yep, as I expected. It's gonna make something for me to get over there, probably. Ooh, the girl was sitting there. Not even. Ah, jeez. See. Yeah, the boat's coming in though, so that's nice. Steady. Steady. Are you gonna break the barricade? Yep, it broke the barricade. That's pretty amazing. There's just a little boat to do. I can't break the barricade. Haven't found all the ducks though, but we'll see. Off in Boat's World I go. And I find myself into an underwater world. Scuba Duva. There's at least 3 different portals, and I have no idea why I'm underwater. In fact, I can travel pretty quickly underwater. What's this light I was kind of chasing? There's a giant humpback whale there. Not sure why there's a giant humpback whale, but you know, whatever. The boat toppled over, so we're definitely sunken in this ship. I'll just make sure there aren't any ducks hiding. Obviously, they want me to take the big portal, but before I do that, I kind of want to chase down this humpback whale. Or is that actually a shark? I think that's actually a shark. I should probably not be chasing down a shark. But the game hasn't stopped me yet. Whatever, the shark's gonna be like out of my reach or something. My stance on it, let's see what's up here. What is that? Oh, that's just an icon on it. Never mind, I thought I saw something. I did technically. But not what I was looking for. I'll let you explore this a lot, it's by the fact that the portal out here is just right there, it looks like. Whales Interactive. Ah. The whale's just wailing about. Alright, now I need to check out the shark. Of course. If there's a shark interactive, then we're all good. Sitting around this area sure takes up a lot of your energy, though. I never had an interactive whale. I feel like I missed out as a child. Now, I'm almost got up to this shark, but I'm predicting I'm going to be barricaded out of this. That prediction is probably going to come true. Yeah, I can't get any closer than this. Oh, to the portal over here I go. Ha-chee-cha-cha-cha. What secrets of the deep blue sea are we gonna find? Not ones involving sharks, that I can tell ya. Still, doggy paddle this way or whatever the fuck we're doing to stay underwater for so fucking long. Of course, it's just a memory, so I guess maybe you don't really need to breathe, now do you? Alright, portal before me that we were obviously supposed to go to since the beginning. Take me into your grand embrace. A molecular structure going down to the deep blue sea-ness. Ah, something to an underwater ruin. I have to walk normally here though, this is below the ocean. It's Atlantis or something like that. There's a button there that obviously attracts attention, but I want to explore around first. Who says that ducks can't even exist under the sea? Maybe ducks have figured out ways to evolve and live under their sea-bearing ways for hundreds to thousands of years. Truly, ducks are evolutionary's mankind's greatest example. What killed the dinosaurs? Underwater ducks. I don't think I would actually find anything. Definitely looks elegant, though. Okay. You have to wonder, wow, so many cubes came to exist in this world. They are literally all over the place around here. Not just here, but like in all the places. Cubes are apparently a huge part of what people remember, if this game is to be believed. Can I jump on top of that? Nope, too high. Alright, I'll make my way over to the one area that sticks out around here. You know, the big thing that looks like a gate. Because we all know where we're supposed to be going anyway. Yep, we all know it's what's coming. Where's this cube want me to go? I'm not sure if I'd want to propose on the beach. It seems so cliche. But some people like cliche, so you know, it really all depends, I guess. But I'd want to do something Well, that's a story for another day. I don't even have anyone to propose to. Let's see if we click around through this. I probably missed some stuff. Got that. I missed one. Got two. Missed two. I missed at least 2 things here. I need to go back to the beach. It's not underwater. I checked. It has to be actually on the beach part. How did I miss it? This beach isn't that big. Are they all hiding in the bush area? I found one in the bush area. I bet they have to uncover and dig up rubber duckies. And that's why I wasn't able to find it, because I wasn't able to dig up all the rubber duckies. You would think these castles would be significations. Just to be on the safe side, in case I'm actually crazy about this, I'm going to pick up this and burn it so I get the metal detector. So I can start hunting around for the duckies or easier in case that is actually how I'm supposed to find the last 2 ducks. It's a possibility, that's for certain. Burn. Take this magical thing to my hand. Is there another icon? I'm gonna both laugh and cry if this is to find the ducks with metal detectors. One wedding ring acquired. Move around with this metal detector, see if I can find any ducks around. Maybe ducks like chilling at the edge areas. I'm not sure. I didn't really look much around the edge, to be honest. The duck sand castles have me really suspicious. That doesn't actually seem to be it. On the other side of these umbrellas, they're like bats. They cling to the underside. Why the fuck are these wedding rings easier for me to find than these 2 missing ducks? Doesn't look like a metal detector is what I needed anyway. There's a sailboat all... Oh, there's a duck actually. Maybe the outskirts isn't a bad idea. Callie Patterson. Oh, is that me? The Patterson person is the person who's super jealous. Was that a picture of that earlier? Oh, this is actually kind of a duck here on the outskirts. I'm gonna have to run around the outskirts now. Just to confirm ducks aren't like being extraterrestrial about all this. Territorial, terrestrial, whatever the fuck, honestly. Quackers! We have only one more quack to go. Under any of these tables. To be fair though, I didn't see a duck over by this restaurant area, so maybe. Doesn't seem like it now though. Well yeah, there was. I saw this duck over here. I already read that one earlier, so there was a duck around here. So there was a duck by the boat, there's a duck on that outrim over there. I'll check this outrim just to be safe. There might be 2 ducks on the outrims for all I know. There was a duck I found in the grass. Maybe there's a second one. I didn't actually find a duck by the fireplace, though. Okay. Follow the outskirts more. The secrets of the outskirts will be uncovered. I bet it's like just sitting in the middle of nothing. Just being really annoying just because it can be. It's like quack, 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 quack. Like a duck laugh, because ducks laugh with quackings. Never actually heard a duck laugh, so I can't say now, can I? Or maybe it's in around the cube. In honesty, though, the most likely position where it is probably in the grass field. Because that's a good old bundle of joy to hide stuff in. Yep, some real fun. Checking the grass. See if ducks decide this would be a good place to hide. By the fact I already found a duck in here. But to be fair, there could be a second one in all of this tall grass. Just do it kind of systematically like this, and I might be able to break through it. That's a clusterfuck of grass. I haven't found the one duck, let alone the second duck. By the one duck, I mean the duck I've already found. Just going through these fields, mashing the E button. Because that's what I'm gonna do. That's the one I already found in here. Now, is there actually a second duck being hidden in these ducky duck grass things? My treasure detector isn't going off, so it's not hidden or buried in the ground, or else it'd still be beeping. Doesn't seem to be more than just the one duck. There just must be something I'm missing. Some quackifying mystery I haven't quite pieced together. There it is. Miss Nasson Jones, Masson Ree, Mrs. Masson Ree, Mr. David Ree, Mr. Ree, Mr. Oh, so it's a romantic name thing to figuring out how the names would work, and eventually you start thinking about Mr. Ree as in the corporation. Ha cha 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 cha. Well, the Mr. Ree's been solved, so let's get out of here. I quacked that case open. Now, let's see. Next up, our final memory of this assortment of memories. It is the hospital memory, which of course sounds horror-licious for anyone who likes horror. There's nothing about notes here, so I'm going to assume there's no notes here. Straight into this. Looks about as creepy as a horror game hospital as you might expect. Ah. The duck follows you. Also, I got a flashlight. Oh yeah, a flashlight for once. The duck was to attract your attention to give you a flashlight. I was gonna go good. Someone needs to stop yelling their fucking heart out now. Well, who's it gonna be? Why is my button thing flashing when I look in certain directions? Or is that just the lighting? That's my flashlight. Oh. Oh. That was a double take moment. And there are ducks to collect, so I should look around. Certified copy of entry. Death. Well, that is typically a reason to end up at that morgue. Let's see, subdistrict. This was in 2024. This is really in the future, isn't it? The 26th of October, Banner Hospital. Name, Astrid Patterson. Sex was female. Wait, this is... Yeah, this is Astrid. Astrid died. 3rd of August, 2000, Banner Hospital. That's when they were born. So they died at the age of 24. Or no, they were almost 24. They'd be 23 when they died. Occupation, usual address. Mr. Foundation, all that stuff. Name and surname of an informant, Scott Journal, PHP, Mystery Hospital. Cause of death was leukemia infection, just like it was predicted on Mystery's files. But Mystery is a company that collects data. How did they know that she was going to die of leukemia? Then comes the question, can they read the future from these cloud datas? Maybe they don't just see the past or the memories of a person. Maybe they see a person's future. Interesting. Anyways, though, died though. That's a shame. My flashlight's gone out though. There you go, turn back on. It's kind of easier to see ducks here actually. Oh. That was one of 4 things turned on. Some creepy banging noises, because why not? Sound effect that's playing right now, I recognize that one really badly. Where do I recognize that sound effect from? The breathing noise, I think it's like a freeware sound effect. Here's a duck. Banner Hospital medical record. Okay, on 2015, October 11th, patient is in and out of consciousness. Critical condition, surgery prep. Satisfactory, see notes. On, November 17, 2015, surgery deemed successful, see notes, patient stabilizing. And then a day later, cardiac arrest, 1805. Vital signs lost approximately 3 minutes. CPR administered, patient unstable, but there you go, comatose states. Actually a door over here. This hospital is bigger than I expected it to be. That's 2 things turned on. There's like the girl standing over there. I'm gonna follow her though. And she's gone. Sure is dark around here. Should I be concerned about that noise? Get well soon. Please don't leave me. I can't live without you. Callie. You know, that's a lot of pressure for somebody in the hospital that might be dying. I'm finding these like nothings by the fact how big this area is. Oh, I thought honestly that was like a locker and she was gonna do that hand thing she was doing at the very beginning. I want to find all the ducks too. I can't leave here until all the ducks are found. Quackity quackers. Hey, that did make me jump. Should be a bit careful of what they slam around. They might scare the patients. This is the door out of here. Do you fear death? Someone whispered, remember. Okay. It's not always a case of remembering, though. Lockers. Which one of these is the girl going to jump out of? Yep, do it, because that was the thing behind it. And knock it over. But I'm not going to actually interact with it yet, because I see a duck here. There is no shame in getting help, M. John Reynolds, certified psychotherapist. I provide professional help in a relaxed and safe environment, and have experience in dealing with not only with complex emotional issues and also day-to-day problems. Call today for a free consultation. Even though it could be a real number. And in fact, its design would imply it is indeed a real number. But before I take that last thing, I'm gonna look around and make sure. This is the duck I caught at the beginning? Not at the beginning, this is the duck I found when I was running around here. I took that direction last time. So I guess see over here. This was the beginning. The scream happened again. I don't know why that happened again. Different effects are happening now that I'm doing my second time around. I know where the last thing is. I'm just kind of looking around to make sure I'm not missing anything, game. Don't need to have a quack attack. That's terrible. Just going to assume there's nothing, so let's take it. And get there. Out of here. This isn't typically what you expect when you enter inside a hospital room, honestly. But you know, future medical treatments. How do I know how they're gonna work in whatever years? I can't say I've been to the future. Does that mean it's activated for good? Not sure what that actually does, to be honest. It's kind of moving closer to this. That's green. That's yellow. That's blue. That's blue. Ah, it's a color matching game. Green with green. This needs to be yellow over here, past all these countless rows of seats that are needlessly sat here. Music's all glitched but poetic and kind of nice for something supposed to be messed up like this, I suppose. So I need to change this color rain to yellow. Where are the light colors on this? Guess I'm gonna have to turn it to find out. Because the green, that's red. So this side has red. I think it has blue too. Does it have yellow though? No, it's only got blue. Okay. That's blue as well. So this is like a puzzle of sorts. So green is not right because this can't work like this. I'll push it one more time and it should be red. I'm going to assume this should be red. At least I'm hoping so. Now let me turn this where red will meet with this. This area wasn't so big, it wouldn't be so tedious to run across. Over there. Yeah, I think I got the green, blue, and red thing perfect. Because, yep, here we go. I was right to make that call. Which means that over here, I should change it to yellow, if I can change to yellow. Can you change to yellow? Let me check the other side. Oh, you can only change to red? Maybe I was actually wrong to make this call, but I'll change it to red because I know green won't work. Yeah, I think I see what the puzzle is now. Which is unfortunate if I'm right about this. But I'll check before I judge. Let's see if I can meet red to here. Not green. Not yellow or blue like it's gonna be. This needs to be red over here. Yep, okay, yep. This needs to be blue and the last one needs to be green. Color puzzles are always fun, especially when they revolve you around and around large areas that make you really tired to run across as a character. And one more turn. Start moving back now. Wait, are you shitting me? I didn't know you couldn't run over there. Fuck, I messed this puzzle up. I'm wrong. If that's blue... Tricky game, tricky. These guys sell medical supplies through here, which is kind of interesting. What's the other color over here? You know what, I honestly can't tell. I guess I'm just gonna have to check it out like this. Green. Okay. Is there a way to get green and red into the right position? Or maybe this one's just all colors. Let me check something on this one. What this one shows me is going to drastically change how the puzzle works, but I think it's only going to be green and yellow. No, this one has all colors. So it was red, I'm going to assume this has to be green. There is indeed actually one null color on this, but switch me over to not yellow. Maybe? No, that's not right. Because blue's already in place, I need to switch this off to... Was red first or green? I think it's green though. So, puzzle this, puzzle that. So the right alignment is to get blue over there. Blue, I believe, is not this next one. There you go, blue is met. Green is met. Red is what I need to meet up next. Making my way as fast as I can. Can't catch me, gingerbread man. Yada yada yada. Weedle weedle wee. I'm gonna make sure there's like no yellow or something up here though, because this doesn't seem right to me still. But I think this one literally only has the two which I've mentioned in here. That's nothing. Red meats. There is yellow on that rim. I didn't notice there was. Okay, this one's easier than I expected then. Once you have it all figured out, but I should have figured out that blue was over there. So, let's match yellow. Make me feel like I'm playing like that one game. What was it called? Where you have to hit the colors in the correct order. It's a memorization game. One turn to yellow. Perfect. Now, what sort of memories lie on the other end of this tree? No matter how this puzzle turned out, it's going to be running back to where it's here in the end. Yeah, whatever, let's find out. At the end of this tunnel, we find a cube, of course. I should have figured that was coming. Be the story mode cube too, I betcha. Crazy hard stuff happening to us, but we should have the next set of memories opened up for us. We indeed do. I don't know why we're shaking like that. Also, what did the hospital add to the collection? I need to check the hospital thing to make sure. There's only 3 more to go, though. They are Circus memory, Graveyard memory, and a library. Despite the fact that says library, not library memory, which is kind of odd. First, I want to make sure that we got all the things in the hospital memory. Get well soon. Please don't leave me. Yeah, we got everything in the hospital memory. We're good. Okay. Which means that we're going to be approaching the final thing now. Oh boy. The final few memories. Why can I not tell what these always are? But we're going to start off with the circus memory, which sounds incredibly promising. Of course, we don't actually start in the circus, we start in the dark woods outside of the circus that of course have to exist. To be fair, when I imagine a circus, I typically either imagine it... Circuses do typically happen in dark places away from the rest of everything else, don't they? There's even a circus that comes to town and happens... It comes to town yearly, and it always is set up in a place by a lake. What? Rubber ducky? Have you got what it takes? They never told us about the 4-hour time bait or time unit. Sorry, I can't read that. It looks like a G to me. We lost 2 recruits last week. Why not join our growing family? Opportunities available in programming, human resources, cloud architecture, hub design, memory management, soul cloud maintenance, and many more. Said the random door in the middle of the forest. Rubber ducky, you're the one. But yeah, it is true, at least in my experience, at least in my vision, that these things do happen in the middle of nowhere. We have to look around a lot of these trees though to make sure I'm not missing anything. Ah, there's 3 different things I need to activate. And since it's the last set of memories, I got a bad feeling what this might be leading to. They want to make it so easy to find all 3 without anything happening, right? There's a little mushroom kingdom. Using as an actual mushroom kingdom. Just giant mushrooms, you know, what else would you find in the forest? Other than giant ass mushrooms everywhere. But I'm looking, I'm hunting. I'm not really finding much around these. I'm looking for ducks. Or switches that glow magical colors. But neither of those things seem to exist in the mushroom forest. Mushroom forest. That's not the thing from Mario RPG with the famous song, right? Is that the girl or a statue? Well, she was definitely there. Well, it's nice you have yourself a nice little statue set up there. I keep on looking for this stuff. Where's the barricade? Fortunately, I need to circle every tree to make sure it's not like a duck hiding behind one. No, that's invigorating, if I do say so myself. Those fucking sounds that make me feel like something's actually going on, but nothing's ever happened. Oh, here we go, duck. Dear Diary, as soon as you know, I died for 3 minutes on the 18th November. So that was the thing that we read about before. He didn't actually die. Everyone at school seems to think it's so cool. Oh, so cool to die and see nothing but darkness. No, it's not freaking cool. It's terrifying. Seeing nothing and realizing that death is the end. It was scary. I keep having nightmares about it. I need to do something about this. Madison. This is true. Most people who have died and come back to life usually report that when they died there was in fact nothing. But then again, there's a variety of possible religious reasons you could explain that with. But as I said, I don't believe in stuff like that, so... Shallow. But food for thought is that it is true. People who have died and come back to life before they fully passed on have reported that there's nothing. It just gets all black. Ah, cha 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 cha. Great sound, design fun. I'm just checking them out for ducks. You know, I haven't actually found many of these things I'm looking for. That one was a new sound effect. I keep on thinking this game's gonna go like Slendery. Like, I don't want it to, honestly. I like it how it is. But because it's like, honestly speaking, with how this is set up, this is not... What's that meter on my right hand side, actually? How did I not notice that till right now? What is that? Honest to goodness, what is that meter for? Is there a reason that's here? Now I'm kind of freaked out because that mirror actually might mean something. That was actually one of the switches. Why am I writing it? It's kind of weird. There's another duck, though. David, or subject David, is an incomplete specimen. Data recovery is uncertain. Okay, manner death, scribbled out. Subject David did not die in a construction or in a constitutional manner. I do not know if I have enough data to upload David to the soul cloud, but I must try. I cannot live if I must save David. Oh, those are the switches I've pressed. I was worried that was like a meter gauge. But it was just telling me I've hit 2 of the 3 switches. Had me all freaked out. It was like a sound gauge or a gauge of how close I was getting to some monster. Honestly, was thinking that for a second. I was like, is that a gauge measurement? Let me look around the circus for a second. It's got actual circus music, I'll give it that. Through the mushroom. I found the last button, I think. At the very least, that's a lot of fireflies. To be honest, it looks like the effect that you find when you see a button. You have to say that. Found the 3rd button anyway, though. Kind of want to press it yet, though. It's actually pretty easy to remember. It's on the back side of this, but I want to find all I want to first find all the ducks. The girl's really whispering and telling me to come and get it. Pillars. Oh. What is up with these sound effects? They're effective. So that's the button. You have to get to the back side of that, but I don't want to press it yet because I'm afraid it'll just whisk me away into the carnival automatically, or the circus. Or like something's going to start chasing me or something. So I first want to take my time and see if I can find any ducks. Whack. Over this way. Thankfully, one good thing about the ducks is that they bright blue. So they're pretty easy to spot most of the time if you're in a dark area like this. So I don't have to really look so close. What the fucking hell? That did actually somewhat freeze me there for a second. I knew there was going to be something over there, but you know, whatever. No, a bed. So why not? That was a long time for the crystal stuff to get into effect. Looking up. Is that a duck? No, that's the beginning. I mean, I feel like after I get out of this area, there's not going to be any more ducks, because in my experience, the ducks always exist in at least in just one area. I don't want to get to a point where I'm not going to be able to find any more ducks. I have to do this over again. Maybe I actually do have to climb on top of this for a duck. Why didn't they make you do that for a duck? Why give you the ability to do this if it's not for a duck? Check around the circus. Oh, here's this thing. I have taken someone dear to you. Your lost souls, the digital ashes of dead bodies. All digital hell surrounds you, and I will suffocate you in it. You sure like to talk, demon thing. There's these little circus lights. Through here we go. I found my way back to the bed. Am I correct? I see you there. Don't even try and hide in the fucking tree. Just on the outskirts. Quackers. I mean, maybe I already found all the ducks, but, you know, I got that. What if I didn't find all the ducks? Statement ringing through my head. Like, for instance, this fountain. I haven't seen it before. You could actually touch her. And there's in fact a duck in this fountain. Why does it keep on showing this picture? You look a little bit weird there, though, I will say that. There's the bed I was in. I think I found 4 ducks though, and 4 ducks seems to be the typical amount of ducks. So I think there's a higher chance I might have found them all now. But just in case, I'm gonna do one more sweep in this little area I haven't really fully explored yet. I know there's that duck over there, but I already collected that one. Oh. Bye, Shadow Girl. You're laughing, giggle, snorting. I feel like there's something happening whenever that sound misplays, but I feel like I miss it most of the time. It was a dark and pretty clear night, actually, all things considered. There we go. What more fun can you have than circus fun? I'm gonna hit the switch now, just because I feel like I've probably explored well enough. Hopefully 4 is what I was looking for. You're having fun with this, aren't you? I guess it is a circus, you're supposed to be having fun. So no immediate warp. I'll send you in the right direction for a warp. Make sure there aren't any ducks I'm missing from the fucking mushroom places. Seriously, there was no ducks from any of the mushroom places to my knowledge. Not memory, but you know. I collected that duck. I thought, I was like, is that a shadow? And then I realized that was indeed the girl I just saw. My eyes were good to spot that shadow, I will say. Anyways, I think we can take this out of here now. There's no ducks on like the fucking outskirts of the inside of the tent, just hiding from me. I think we're good. Now for the actual circus part of Circus. Ah. There's like a circus stage light preparing itself for us. For platforming. This reminds me of a stage from Super Monkey Ball. It really does. This is literally the stage in this game of Super Monkey Ball. Works very similar to this. Except in Super Monkey Ball, of course, the controls are more... This is so much easier than Super Monkey Ball version, holy hell. But I kid you not, this was the Super Monkey Ball stage. So we or someone dressed as the Joker and stabbed him dead at a circus. I guess that's not exactly the sort of outcome I expected. I mean, I knew that she was gonna probably kill him or her or someone, but why with Joker face mask stuff on? And okay, how many did I miss? I missed 1. Okay. 1 more to find. These things get tricky. Part of me is tempted to like just... There you are. Just get that whole set of things in its motion. You know what? I'm just gonna look at this guy here because I don't really want to look hugely into this whole forest area because it's so big and confusing where you're going, but I don't want to read too much. So this is the 1 duck I'm gonna cheat on. Library memory. Let's see. Circus memory. Right from where you spawn on the ground, bottom of a fountain, you can find a fountain on the ground by a tree, close to the level boundary. You can spot one between the fountain with the girl. You can spot this one from the fountain with the girl statue, not the fountain where you found the previous duck. You can also get here by following the process. I know where the statue is. Spinning on the ground near the carousel in a bucket in front of the circus tent. That's the one I missed. In the bucket in front of and I would have been looking all throughout the fucking forest and would have probably missed that for a while. Fountain fun. She disappeared this time, despite the fact I walked right into the last time. Tragedy at Fairground. There's her with a little gothic makeup thing. Okay, Leo, movie. Why is it all in the language to the top? A day at the fair ended with tragedy yesterday when David Reeve, famous as co-founder of the Mystery Foundation, was killed in a shocking attack in a crowded area of Mad O'Connell's fairground. Reeve was stabbed in the lower abdomen by a hooded assailant and later died en route to the hospital. The attacker was revealed to be Callie Patterson. Is that us or someone else? 28. Patterson is believed to have a history of mental illness and was arrested at the scene. It's very evident that this person was extremely obsessed with David. Okay. One source states that Patterson was driven by revenge targeting Rhee after her sister's soul was lost in the recent Soul Cloud crash. Master Patterson was heavily involved in the Soul Cloud's creation and was a close friend of both Rhee and his partner, Madison Jones. She died tragically 4 years ago from leukemia, leaving Callie as the only surviving member of the Patterson family. So, she did die. Okay. Jones, CEO of Mystery and creator of the Soul Cloud, was present at the scene and was unavailable for comment last night. Callie Patterson is arrested by police. The young artist, 28, is believed to have a history of mental illness. And is that what we're playing as? It's definitely a possibility. Now, out of here we go. The way out should be somewhere around here, at the very least. Yeah, this direction. There it is. It's a lot bluer this time to me for whatever reason. Take me out of here, maestro. That should fulfill that. Yep. I guess next up we're going to the graveyard memory. What's our promise does a graveyard bring to us? Ooh, looks like a fucking haunted Halloween type thing. Like a theme park version of a graveyard. That time I actually saw the shadow that comes with that noise. Interesting how you can see like somebody or something behind this. But you can't fully tell what it is just by glancing. It's a person, but they have a stupidly long neck. So it's kind of questionable by itself. They even have creepy ambient graveyard music for this. Well, time to look around more. Here's another thing like that. This one you can see a little bit more clearly, and there's some writing in there. Wherever the writing's actually for, no idea. No ducks behind these things, though. Can't break through the brick wall for nothing. Or anything, probably. There's a duck, so this level does indeed have ducks. Certified copy of entry. Death. This is for... Isn't this the thing I just got before? David... No, wait. No, this is like the thing I got earlier for her sister, but this is David's one. Single stab wound, lower abdomen, shock, heart attack. Got it. So it's like the death certificate of the other girl, of the guy, of course, that the one girl wearing the Joker face stabbed. The music here is very minimalistic. This toy looks like something's gonna break out of here. It's got fog, lanterns, boarded up, all the stereotypes. Okay. That's one corner of this world taken care of. Let's look around more. You guys think we're gonna go to the inside of the haunted house? Got my secret hopes we will, but I'm not 100% certain of that. I'm not even sure we're supposed to be collecting anything right now. I haven't found anything to collect yet. There's a duck in there. Like, not just a pretend duck, it's a certified duck. How am I supposed to break inside these things? Ah, geez, that means there has to be a way to get inside these things if there's a duck inside them. It's like a hammer I'm supposed to pick up. Typically, I think of a hammer when you have to burst things open like that. Canister. Oh, there's even a duck here. What but a soul could have the wit to build me for sin to fit? As architects do square in hue, green trees than the forest grew. Yeah, you're a poet and you didn't even know it. In truth, we are beings of spirit and flesh, but I will take both from you. Hey, Ghosty. Sure, Ghosty, right? I suppose I'm supposed to get up to these and catch them in this bottle. Right, I'm right about this. They're supposed to be like spirits. For a second I thought it was actually a ghost girl, though, but no, it's just a statue that kind of looked like one. Okay, so that's easy enough. Bigger question is, how do I break into these things? I mean, I knew there was going to be something to collect, and the souls are kind of interesting. I've also already seen a few, so I can probably pick them up pretty easily. That's two. Two souls. Three souls. I can see the fourth one right over there, but I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing a duck. Ducks are what make my world go round. I think like most of this playthrough is me just searching for ducks. But that's okay, it's kind of a fun little task thing to do, I guess. Through here, that's the cube out here, so obviously I don't want that. I think I see how this is gonna work. First I need to collect all the souls to hopefully it was worth the wait. Make a stupid joke like that. That's 6 and 7, 8. I already know where they all are, because I scanned the level before I did this. The last one is over here. There we go, I've done my part. Now can I break free and do my stuff? I'm assuming it's 8 souls that I need to weigh this down for whatever reason. I could have just used my hand. There you go, it was actually literally a mallet. I was kind of pretending with that before, but it literally is what it is. Now it's obvious where I'm supposed to go. Let's go where I'm not supposed to go first. Can I even break these open? Nah, those are invincible. But I can break these open. For a quacker here. Reporting officer narrative. Reporter officer R. Onions. On the day of 2028 and October 28th. We're getting close to Halloween here. Arrived at the scene of the assault at 7:31 p.m. The scene in question is a local amusement park called Mad O'Connell's. It is important to mention at this stage of my current report that the surrounding area is extremely busy, and because of this, some evidence may have become tampered with. Park security has been informed, and they are presently sweeping the area. The assault has been committed against a Caucasian male, early 30s, medium build and height. The weapon used against the victim appears to have been a sharp-pointed implement, mostly probably a knife. The weapon has penetrated its lower abdomen of the victim's left-hand side and has caused massive bleeding. The weapon at this stage is still unknown. However, the suspect has been apprehended by park security, who at this point are handing him over to my colleagues. The victim has been taken by ambulance to local medical facility for emergency treatment. His condition currently is unknown. I have been ordered to maintain a perimeter around the scene until senior staff and forensics arrive. Now I'm supposed to obviously break through there, so let's instead break through other things. Peekaboo, where out with all of you? This thing over here I think was open. more fun doing this like this than I should. I'm sorry. You know, take it as you will. I just understand what I was looking at now. I'll get this one more time. Zombified her. She's missing an arm now. Wonder why that is. Alright, was there another one right over here? To loving memory. Death be not proud, though some have called thee mighty and dreadful, and thou art not so. For those whom think thou dost overthrow, die not, poor death, not yet canst thou kill me. That's supposed to be for David. God, it's supposed to be like a funeral memory for this. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Alright, one more thing to check. Making sure there wasn't like anything else I could break open for a possible duck I missed, but I've collected 4. And as I said before, that's typically the amount you collect. That's just not always true. But in this case, I think that is correct, and I think we're done. Alright, let me break through the thing that we're obviously supposed to break through. Aha! Ah, jeez, there's the puzzle here. Was there a number here? It's probably like ran on like a rave or something. Why does the fog here look so weird? There probably was something that was missing here. Come to think of it, why can't we reach that red cube that she's on top of? Doesn't that seem kind of weird? We got the mallet, but she's still carrying a cube. Wait, it's probably a date on one of the ducks. It's probably 2. When we know it's something that needs to start with 7, though. Let me look around if the ducks actually help. No, wait, it's never been the ducks before, though. Why would it suddenly be a duck? This kind of looks like a clue, maybe. Those are Roman numerals. It's 7 at the top. Well, yeah, this is it. Because of the first one, it's 7. That is definitely a 7 at the very beginning. V11, then, but X is there, which isn't right. Maybe I don't include the X's because that's 10, so maybe just ignore the X's and the symbols that aren't actually real things. Or maybe I'm overthinking this and that's not it at all. 7, 2. That looks like a 2. That looks like a 6. This honestly, this looks a little bit long for this. Because it's only 4 characters. 7, 2. Yeah, this isn't it. I was overthinking that one. Or maybe I wasn't. Maybe I'm right. But I just need to look at it closer. I'll get back to you though. What was this? Anything that starts with the letter 7. Number 7. I'm stupid sometimes. I knew what it was when I was saying it, but I decided to say it. Because I was about to say it anyways. You know, it probably is that. It has Roman numerals on it. And the first number there is actually 7. And there's 4 lines. How exactly it works, I'm not 100% sure. Not to mention there's nothing else like it around here. And we give a purpose to this, besides nothing. Back to sleep with you. Since the first character, if you say that X's aren't 10s, but just spaces to cut it off, that is indeed a 7. 1. This is a tricky one. Maybe those are arrows. You gotta think about these. Is that actually a 7? Is that a 1? Or is that 2 1s? Or just a 2? Or, but The X's don't count, though. Maybe the X before it means, no, this isn't the right number. Like, it's a false number. Making life difficult. This next one would be 1, following that strain of logic, but... So is it? This is going to be tricky. I'm going to be really stupid about this. It also ends with 7. But is that actually right? Because it also points towards 5. None of the arrows point toward the 7 if those were actually arrows, and I'm reading this correctly. The arrows point to the second number being 2. The last number being 5. 2, 5. And this last one's kind of hard to figure out. Is it actually 7, 1, 2, 5? 7, 1, 2, 5. This is the second number is the one I'm the most confused about. 7, 1, 2, 5. It only goes up to 8. So wait, that's not possible. There goes some of my theories down the drain. So the only ones for the first one are 1, 6, 8, 3. 1, 8, 6, 3. 1, 8, 6, 3. So maybe I just need to look for one of those numbers in the combination thing. 1 is actually here, so I think that one's 1. So I think the first number is indeed 1. So I think it's 7, if I have this puzzle figured out like I think I might. The next one, 4, so 2, 4, 5, 6. So 2, 4, 5, 6, it's one of those. 2, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 5, 6. 4 is there, there's a 4 there. So I think that one's 4. And this one is either 2, 8... Oh, there you go, I solved it. So I was actually right about the puzzle. I'm a bit surprised I was right about this, actually. Down to the hole. Cube won't work, so I have to look at this first. Crawling out of the grave, are you? Oh. We're going zombie up in here. I didn't even know there could be more than one of you at a time. Oh, hi. Actually worked. I see you. Make sure I'm not missing any ducks. You know, Night of the Living fucking Dead. With our favorite zombie girl. Honestly, they're very slow, though. I think you're just supposed to bane on it. Now, give me the light. Take me to my next zone. Oh, I honestly didn't see that coming. I should have, though. It was on top of a coffin. What was I supposed to expect? This is the same mountain that we were on earlier in the car dream. It's been changed a little bit. Because this isn't being barricaded anymore, it's blocking us from the war zone now. But this is the same area. It's the first time this game we've returned to a place. This is the thing talking about the dead people. At least I can relook at the names to confirm if what I saw earlier was correct. Yep, now it's 4 graves instead of 1. David Rowe. No, they all changed to David Rowe. They all say something different. The life of the dead is placed in the memory of the living. It seems to be most strange that men should fear, seeing that death is necessary and will come when it will come. Though they sink through the sea, they shall rise again. Through lovers be lost, love shall not, in death have no dominion. There is but one freedom, to put oneself right with death. After that, everything is possible. That's the way. Is that the girl over there holding the lantern? Wait, that was the statue in the cube. There's one of those here too. Interesting. Before I interact with that, let me look around a little bit. There's more than one. Oh, you can actually... Ah, moving them moves different things around. Accepts your love. What's the third grave? Ah. What's the second grave move? I did not mean to move that. Move you back into position. This puzzle is actually easier than I thought it would be. I understand the difficulties with it, though. Two. I need to move it to the third angel, which is this the fourth? Here we go, yeah, the fourth is the one I need to change. And that brings the boat forward. Why is this boat reoccurring too? We saw it sink earlier. And now the gates have opened, even as the same pier from before. Of course, it was at the beach, not the graveyard area like this on the mountains. I was actually thinking of commenting earlier that there was a graveyard. I remember we were at a graveyard here, but I think it was actually going to appear at the graveyard. Can I jump into the water? No? Alright. Cube's domain. Obviously, David Ree, co-founder, would have his memories on file, I guess, but still. Oh, we collected all but one. Well, one more to find. I'm getting lazy with this, I think. I'm getting a little bit more tired as it goes on, about 2 minutes so far. On the ground next to the house, you'll find a corked bottle to the right of the door and the duck to the left of the corner. Okay. Saying the clasped hands of the angel statue, you got him. Okay. So it was during the chase sequence. Alright. I knew there was going to be a duck in that chase sequence. I just knew it. I should just look closer. Let me move through here and just do everything quickly. Collect this. Now collect all the souls all about. Starting with you. That's one. Need to remember that you get tired in this. Now my dominion of collecting all the souls will begin. 1, 2, all my magic pixie dust. Should be one over here too. That's 5. Let me catch my breath. I see the next one batch I'm gonna aim for. Right over here. That's one. So much to see, so much to do. Much praise, yes. And finally... Now we can all take them here and get the shovel. The combination, I believe, is 4, 1... What was the next one? I think it was like... Well, I'm about to get this anyway. I can just look briefly, or just remember from this. The shadow I sometimes see, but I don't always see them doing stuff. Four, 1. This last one was 7, I remember that. I think it was just 2. No, 4. And you gotta solve the puzzle. I'm pretty proud of myself. Have to wait for the dead to rise from their dead. I was working on the railroad, I was live one day. I was working on the railroad just to pass the time away. Found the last, forever and ever. I love you and David ever. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Hi. Give me a good kiss goodnight. I can't go back down once I've made it here. They just skipped right to the zombie cutscene. That's kind of nice of them. This is why we're gonna go working as zombies do their thing. I'm just gonna make and break it. Da, 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 da. Now let's work on the next one as there is time to spare. And by the time I am finished, I can comb my hair. There's some slow ass zombies, which you don't really know what you're doing. Can't even hear them anymore, really. This is the last door, I believe. They're just entering the room. Cha-cha. And now, you know I'm ready for the zombie cop off. Seeing is believing. Let's do some twisty turns here. Move the first one to position already. Of course, I have to move that one out of position. Move you back into position. Sometimes you have to appreciate what you have while you still have it. Now you. I'll assume it's close to what I need to do. First, I need to move this guy into the right positioning. There we go. I solved that one a lot faster this time. Let the boat out. It's just doing its thing. Opening up. Music's gone because I'm just, yeah. Thinking. Let's go straight into this. And leap. Now if yeah, we should have all this stuff here. Next up is the strange level called the library. Strange because it doesn't have memory attached. If it just said library memory, I would have no suspicions. But as it is, it's just called library, which is kind of odd for a level in this game. We have our little priest shadow telling all the other shadows that we're burying another shadow. Death of a shadow. How do you think the world would be different if people had to bury their shadows? Like their shadows eventually died and they had to bury them? How would that change your outlook at the world? Anyways, though. From the great graveyard memory. We've pieced together now that we have to go to the library. Not the library memory, just the library. Just a normal ass, and for no reason, regular library. The Soul Cloud. They had messages for that one. Ah, jeez, another level with a flashlight. Last time it was level with a flashlight, nothing actually attacked me. Because this is towards the end of the game, I have that sneaking suspicion I won't be able to have that pleasure tea this time. I'm also going to assume there's ducks. Yep. Certified copy of entry. Death, this was for David Ree. Soul Cloud Citizen approved. So he was approved to have a copy made of himself. Because, you know, that's fun. Would I want to clone myself if I died? Oh, that's a tough one to say. Would you want to clone yourself after you die to exist for yourself? That's a really tough one to say. David Ree, May 14th, 2027. So Cloud servers overload. The team, okay, is the popular mix of the mail. Thank you for okay. Memories with 0% totality result in anomalies. Empty space that we've labeled as 0 memories. I've made these accessible in maintenance staff in case of memory recovery at a later stage. Also, before I forget, because of the server overloading, memories are temporarily only available to view as 2D renders. Hopefully we'll be able to fix this once the server issues have been solved or sorted. Alright, that was 2 ducks in 1 room. I'm not seeing much more though. I'm gonna pay attention to these shelves. They probably house many more ducks. In the meantime, read a good book with this radio. Ah, there was actually a hidden bookshelf. I thought I was interacting with the radio, but nope. It was a hidden bookshelf. Remember, those actually exist. The water cooler right there, just in the middle of the library, even though it's blocking books. I'd be very curious if I was actually in the library, what were those books behind the bookshelf? One must ask themselves. Part of me, for myself, thinks I wouldn't want a copy of myself either. But then, like, at the exact same time, I know that I knew that was going to be verse 4 because all the books were different color, but I was just looking away for a second. I mean, I guess it wouldn't really make people, like, I wouldn't want a copy of any of my friends. Come to think of it, the more I think about it, no, I wouldn't want a copy of myself. I wouldn't really want a copy of my friends. Grieving is an important part, I think, of life and death, and it's not like you don't eliminate death, people still die. And death is a good thing to have. If you don't have death, we have overpopulation, and to be honest, as I said, without death, the life would be quite a bit different, and probably not quite as fun as it is. Everyone would have to think about the wisdom of overlaying stuff. That time I actually interacted with the radio. Girl be stalking these corridors. Does that mean I'm being chased now? I have no idea. Or that's just the direction I'm going. Honestly, I'm not creeped out on this level. The level I've been the most scared in so far has still been the airplane level. I wasn't really expecting that to be my most frightened level, but it's what scared me the most so far. Another passageway through the coolers. Okay, obviously I know I need to interact with because it's the only door here. It's a very small area. She needs to stop causing the VHS effects to happen everywhere. I'm just exploring for quacks. If I can't get my quack on, then what can I believe in? I saw her flash by quickly, but you know, whatever. Where is this moved bookshelf? There we go, I think it's this way. So that's the water cooler, which means is this a new direction? No, this is not a new direction. I thought I found it for a second, apparently not. Over here? Yeah, it's over here. Should just look behind it at the beginning. Trash can? That's obviously gonna be moved. It's actually a colored bookshelf. How much more obvious can you get? I wanna look over here before I follow that path. Still trying to find ducks. The big loud noise, I just find a teddy bear. Well, okay. I've unintentionally opened up another bookshelf. She can seriously stop moving by things when they move. She knows that's not like something she has to do, right? Just something she wants to do. This is where I came from, knew it. I was just double checking. Also make sure there wasn't any ducks in around. That's the bookshelf that was obviously moved, so I'll look over here. Oh, what? Oh, there was actually a death there. Didn't really scare me, it was more like, ah. However, though, I got an achievement for it, so it's not all a waste. Fuck, though, do I really need to start all the way back from here? Ah, well, at least I kind of know where I need to go. If that counts for anything. Making sure I read those ducks. Important duck reading. Oh, actually, no, never mind. I kept everything that I've opened open. So I'm not going to actually go this way this time. Even the bookshelf that killed me has fallen over this time. It's kind of hoping there was like a duck in there, but no. Die for a duck. Is your life equal to that of a rubber ducky? Questions one must ask themselves. Yeah, that looks suspicious if I'm duck hunting, but apparently I can just walk through that small one, no problem. Because that makes sense. Poke around, peek around. I'm gonna poke around here, just because. Knew that was gonna fall on top of me. I was actually kind of hoping for it in this case. Because I want to push them all over. I want to experience all of the pain of death. That's lights. Turn my lights on. I know I'm supposed to go this way and through the dark. There you go, I can see now. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Is there any reason I can turn off my flashlight so that I can actually even serve a purpose? Or that's where I got trampled before, so that means I've already been over here. And indeed, no ducks. Okay, I'm over here. This is where I came from because that recycling bin qualifies that I've been here before. Click this for a moment. She's now looking at the camera, not just walking by. It's supposed to be creepy. There you go, I just turned the lights off. Okay, over here maybe? That flower doesn't really strike anyone around here as odd. Okay. It's around here I think I opened up. There's a duck. Madison Jones, May 14th, 2007. I don't know what happened. I thought we were prepared for a disaster like this. If we don't start shutting down the servers, the residents will start corrupting and I know Astrid will be at risk. I can't lose her again. Maybe this is the result of illegal access to the cloud? We need to update Sora or Saren. It's our best defense against intrusions. Oh yeah, Saren.x. For some reason only just hit me. That was... Okay, that did actually make me startle a little bit. That's our... I just put together that the thing that's attacking us is probably Saren.x. I don't know why I only just put that together. Like right now, I should put that together a long time ago. Watching in the distance. This time it looks like she's staying though, so that's a cool effect. Okay, so they're trying to amp up the creepiness. That works. Works actually pretty well. I'll give them credit on that one. Now the book labyrinth continues. I didn't fully explore this direction. This was that duck I found earlier though. I also expected the shelf to fall on top of me. This one will. Without knocking over all the shelves, then what can I do with myself? Live? There's actually a duck here. Oh, it was the same duck I looked at earlier. Of course. Printer copy. Yeah, this is the right direction. This is where I saw her peeking around before. There's already a thing there, but that makes it too easy. I need to find more ducks. I already found a radio. I found out where I'm supposed to be going now. So that's progress. Why is this area so big if the radio is so easy to locate though? I'm gonna start getting chased here. See if I can memorize this layout. It's not gonna crash on me. I found my way back here. That was actually an unintentional loop. I legitimately lost my sense of direction for a second. There's where I came from. Alright, let's do it. Oh, we opened up a new area. Now we're gonna get chased, is the question. I can hear a creepy noise. Ta-da! Like a library lobby. Double outlets. I mean, people have to work in libraries somewhere too, right? And they have to work with rubber duckies. Okay, let's see. Peek around the water cooler for a moment. There's a ducky. My beautiful ducky. Madison Jones, 1st of December. Hey, we finally got past November. Or actually, this is in 2024, so never mind. This took place before. Subject 99. Astrid Patterson. Resident number. Supervisor was David Ree. Upload was a success. No errors were encountered. Data scan were complete. No errors. Subject 99 reciting comfortability in her new home. Seems happy. Personality is stable. Memory upload complete. Memory stable. Visitor testing stable. 100% success. Memory origin to mainframe into user soul village/city. This game should be called Duck Hunt. Slap me on the knee. Nothing here though. Maintenance personnel only. 3 guesses where we're supposed to be approaching. It's not the elevator. That was actually a thing I could... There's actually a duck. Fuck, I didn't even see that. Department of Business Enterprise, Technology and Science, Digital Development Fund application for funding. Okay, Soul Cloud, Mysteries Foundation, Street, there's an email. You have to wonder if some of these things are real or not, because they're actually like things that could be real, but maybe not. Madison Jones, Managing Director, Ms. Trail, another email. That's just emails there, and the website. Now then, behind the maintenance-only door. This doesn't look like it's gonna be a puzzle. What are you all babbling about? It's not about the color, but the letters and the number. You actually push that book around. Teach these books who's boss. Actually, it was the second book. Where'd that book go? The letters and the numbers. RGB. And they're all labeled between, these are to 4, that's the 3, 3, 4, 5. BGR. Red, blue, red, blue, red, blue. Where's our, like, hint then? If it's about not the colors, but the letters and the numbers, I know that would be RGB. That's easy. But then 5, 4, 3. Ah, jeez. Is there like a clue here I missed outside somewhere? I feel like I'm missing part of the clue, which I need to solve this. Which is the hint of what order those are supposed to go, and I understand the rest of the puzzle except what order I'm supposed to put that in. At least I feel like I understand the rest of the puzzle. Oh boy. If I make all these blue, would it be changed? Yep, it gets changed to blue. If I change... I must have been right about this, because I wasn't able to change color now. Okay, this is easy. Oh, that's red, so I can't change it, which means this has to be green. That was far easier than I anticipated. Into the elevator I go, probably get grabbed or some other scary scene. Let's do it. Why is my elevator... Why does my light look so weird in here? I can't move from this spot either. I feel like I got accidentally caught in the elevator door. There's the girl, I believe, staying there to talk to me.
Welcome back, Madison. Welcome. You've come far, but your continued existence can no longer be tolerated. All your power and success, and you still have learned nothing. I give you one last chance. A chance to make amends for past transgressions. A chance to do the honorable thing and just give up. The decision before you should be clear. Now, make your choice.
It was based on letterings, like green is 5 letters. Madison looked really creepy in that picture. That is actually, anyways though. And getting arrested. I saw in a dream that my sister had been cursed by the creators, and they took her from me. In this dreamlike reality, I have invoked the goddess of death against them to kill them and erase them physically from history. That's a very pleasant picture. That's the one that we saw earlier, just scribbled, but now in color. Another rubber duckies. This is also what she said was the first line of dialogue we had. Obviously, we're supposed to choose the blue pill or the red pill. We were given the choice. What does the red do? Further down the rabbit hole, apparently. Well, you don't see that every day. Social networking. Anyways, if you want to read some of these messages, you can. Playing Suit Mystery. Oh, this is for the collapse, right? Ignoring the images. Let's see. Files, books, platforming. It's platforming in store for us. More complaints over here. Of all kinds. I love dinosaurs was the name. Well, more social feed networking. I'm just kind of glancing at them a little bit. Yep, something that's like Twitter is definitely still alive in the future, which I like to call Twitter ripoff because I don't think you can use Twitter freely in the game. I think maybe you can. Is Twitter free for use? I don't think it is. I don't know actually. I've never really looked into it, but it's there. Some form of it. Anyways, let's do that. Obviously, incredibly difficult platforming coming up. Okay. I mean, if you can't platform, it's actually a number code over here. It's like a numerical pad that you can actually interact with it. Why did I just go flying right there? You can't control your jumps, I guess, too well. Still easy though. Played too many platformers for this to really be a challenge. That one just comes down quickly. It's supposed to be harder because it goes down quickly, but whatever. I almost overshot that. Feels silly for doing that almost. Fuck! They made the last one a little bit further. Well, one mistake. Not gonna cost you your life. Just kind of waste your time. From the top, take a hop right now, hop right here, and to the top. And he's trying to move back and forth, but if you're fast about it, oh fuck. I was trying to go backwards because I thought I was going to like undershoot or overshoot it, but I guess I didn't overshoot it at all. You can actually probably jump all the way to the second one. I'm going to attempt this right now. Yep, you can do that just fine. Now time for some methodical platforming here. This is going to be a little bit fast. I'm not going to try this time. Come down to me, my beauty. The top. Now jump. Fuck me. Okay. I need to look at the ground because it's first person, Ryan, not judgment of distance. If it's a matter of distance. Yep, the magic of Twatter. It's the future of Twitter. It's Twatter. It's the website I've always dreamed of. Twatter is now a reality. For the second one. You could have actually jumped all the way there. And up. I don't know why I didn't take it off, but that's okay. And up. With a 1. And a 2. And a 3. And there you go, we made it. I'm assuming I don't want to touch those. Maybe I do? It's supposed to be a challenge? Is this supposed to be under, over, under? So what sort of secrets do you think they keep in system files of a big corporation like Mystery? That's a natural reaction to seeing the internet. Let's check this out. There was really 7 there. I thought I collected all of them because I got all 5, but no, that turns out there's 7. That's okay, I wanted to go and see what the blue cube did anyway. Where'd we open up anyways? Anything? Are these now? No? Probably we're supposed to go inside the cube, come to think of it. There's lots of trees here now. I just noticed that. When did trees get added to the picture? I don't know why it took me this long to notice the trees have actually grown here now. It probably happened after the circus, come to think of it. And here's bookshelves and desk and all that from the thing that we just did. We're supposed to go inside the giant cube. Before we do, though, not the hospital. I need to finish up some unfinished business. And by unfinished business, I mean collecting duckies and seeing what the blue cube does. To my local library. That's more about the soul cloud. While it does this, I'm going to cheat a little bit because I've been cheating this here. I thought I collected them all. I'm disappointed in myself. Right in front of you when you spawn, from the spawn point, turn around and follow the bookshelves, the wall. In the maze on bookshelf, another copier if you're okay. Alright, finished. In the room after the maze, on the desk in the leftmost cubicle. Oh, I didn't actually find that one. The same room as the previous duck, on the floor in the middle of the room between a row of chairs. Got that one. On the floor of the elevator, see? On the desk at the very end of the level where you choose the cube is behind the blue left cube. Got it, so I know exactly what I need to work towards. I was waiting for me to pick up the flashlight. I was like, why isn't the door opened? And I realized it's because it wants me to pick up the flashlight. Now let's see how fast I can make this happen. That's one bookshelf. And now I don't have to explore everything. So there's really only one duck in the maze. The rest of this is just figuring. Radio is over here. Trigger the cutscene. You can bet I'm going to try the other cube when I get to that point. This is for two purposes: to collect all the ducks, and also to check out what the other cube did. It was like an alternate ending or something. Because when it said further down the rabbit hole, it made me feel like there was probably an ending I could take right then, but then there's like, I can play more to get another ending. It was my interpretation of it all. These things go a lot faster if you know what you're doing. And again, these weren't like tremendously out of the way, and I'm not terrible at directions. Alright, it's not through there, that's where we need to go. It's right there, got it. Another one open. And this should be around the copier. This is the duck, so it's through here. Wait, no, wait, that's the falling bookshelf. I got my events mixed up in my head. On the right side, we can do this pretty quickly. Charge full steam ahead this way. Now we're back to where we were. Oh my. It's feeling rather spooky. And back around. That's the fallen bookshelf. That's the way I need to go. And this should be where I need to interact with. And now time to get to the area where I need to mess around with things. Ta-da! Now then, apparently a duck is somewhere around here. You know, I thought I checked all these earlier and I definitely didn't notice any ducks. Oh. Astrid Patterson dies again. The Patterson family mourns the second loss of Astrid Patterson in the tragic Soul Cloud crash last week. Astrid, a member of the original Mystery Foundation team, was remembered by her family by having a heart of gold, both being extremely talented and ultimately was taken away from them too soon. She originally died from leukemia in 2024. And now from here, for this in retrospective pretty simple puzzle, this is green. No, I like that. This is blue. I know my color numbered letters. This is red. I'm happy they put such high-tech security in these places. Out! The shadowing in here is still pretty weird. Tell me my life story.
Welcome back, Madison. Welcome. You've come far, but your continued existence can no longer be tolerated. All your power and success, and you still have learned nothing. I give you one last chance. A chance to make amends for past transgressions. A chance to do the honorable thing and just give up. The decision before you should be clear. Now, make your choice.
I actually see the duck right now. How did I not notice you earlier, quackers? Madison Jones, May 15, 2027. It's all my fault. Astrid died again because blank this. I should have seen this coming. Okay. How she was going to react, I can't tell. She'll destroy me. She must know it had this, but I must. I will attempt to revert to an older version, but they all seem corrupt. I don't think I can get her back. Please, Kale, forgive me. There could be a trace of her resident in number 09385, okay, but Mystery Foundation rates state I cannot interfere with residents under no circumstances. As much as I would like to continue looking for her, I just can't take the risk. By the time I find the resident, I'll either be found on, or I'll be either found. What? That's like on to me. I'd either found out, oh, out. It's a U, it's not an E, okay. Out, or I'll run out of time in the cloud. I should have fixed that problem years ago. Blue cube. Initiate. Takes you here anyway? Why? The coloring looks different, I'll give you that. But yeah, it's exactly the same. It just looks like a brighter version of what we were just doing. I don't know why I just did this actually, because you can just easily go, ta-da! Give it a moment, it's gonna be back in a clickety sec. What the fuck? Not what I meant to do. It honestly just looks like the same. I mean, is it brighter to you guys, or is that just my imagination? All those duckies collected, I guess. All of them collected. Yep. For duck kind. Now, all of these have been put into place. So, yep, let's go inside the giant cube, because it's obviously where we're supposed to be going. And we're having a heart attack. Oh. I know she could become a giant Godzilla monster. The fuck is this? An honest question. Fire, water, church, temple? I don't want to fall down there yet, I want to explore a little bit more. Both those lead back here though. I'll come back there in a little bit. First up here. Ah, it's part of a greater design. It's obvious we're supposed to match the design here. Or are we just supposed to release all the locks? Okay, it's like an order thing. I get it. You have to put it in the right order. This is easy, actually. I have to click this. Yep, easier than looks. You just put a little bit of thought into it. That was not the reaction I expected at all, though. I'm not even sure there'll be duckies here, but I'm going to definitely look around for duckies. Got ourselves a little geyser going on, so that counts for something. Apparently this temple has several different... Wait, there's a ducky here. In the end, these things matter most. How well did you love? How fully did you live? How deeply did you let go? Of course, that's not the only... Back up here I go... Geyser time! You can't actually fall down here, so why not? I've only found one duck so far, and I don't think I'm missing any off the top. And those are some pretty well hidden ducks. Wait, there's one. Level 14, the Water Temple. In this level, Angela tests your puzzle solving skills in one of the toughest challenges yet. But don't fret, we're here to help. Let's break it down for you. Firstly, walk down the stairs to view the broken sigil on the floor in front of you. These broken parts need to be raised in order to fix it. Start with the one on top and continue until all pieces are in the right place. This will cause a nearby wall to blow up. Walk towards it and pull each of the levers to break the chains that hold the angel statue captive. To open the next door, rotate the cog wheels in the correct position. This might take a few tries. Walk through the door and pick up the potent off the chest to your right. If your health isn't full, you may want to use it there as a tough enemy is ahead. So this is supposed to be designed like a video game or something. Funny because it's a video game. Okay. Okay, the first part I don't fully understand, but hey, I found the ducky, so whatever. Continue on the way. Hopscotch for the duck. To duck or not to duck, that is the quackers.